of the invasion of southern France, which was the 15th of August. It was a night jump. You remember that the other two airborne regiments had jumped in Normandy earlier. There had been a plan, apparently, for the southern France invasion to occur at the same time as the Normandy. They didn't have enough ships. So we came in later, and it wasn't that bad from combat purposes because the Germans were already having to pull back out. I got hurt on the jump, and it's just like it had been in Normandy. People landed every place. These ideas of going out of a plane and a stick of people, maybe a platoon, a couple of squads, landed scattered all over. And of course, in the night, in fact, some people actually probably were killed by thinking that they were dropping into the ocean, which was just offshore. The reason was there was a heavy fog over the ground, and these people thought it was the ocean. I remember coming down and just went into it. I wasn't going to get out of the chute or anything like that.
You think some guys
released the chute? I was going to hope that we were at least over ground anyway, and everybody was isolated. But just as in Normandy, soldiers would get together and start fighting together, and it confused the hell out of the Germans, just as it did in Normandy. We had a corporal got into a town called Draguignan, which was the Corps headquarters. He was captured, and he convinced the German commander to surrender because we were all over. But we had one battalion way to hell and gone up north, and they had to march back to get back where the battle was, which was typical. And that is after Normandy and after the southern France invasion at night again. Why, the next airborne drop, only other one was a daylight drop up in the... Yeah, that's right.
And so you, how were you injured? Ankle?
Ankle, yeah.
And were you able to move forward, or did you have to drop?
There wasn't any forward. It was very aware.
What was your first interaction with the Germans like?
The German convoy went right by where I was down on the hill. I had sense enough to keep my mouth shut and anything else. Throw a grenade. I think I did. Yeah, I did throw a grenade at somebody else nearby. And then I came across a friend at daylight, and we eventually made our way to an area where there was a British parachute brigade also that jumped with us. And we met up with them, and we found out where the rest of the regiment